Welcome back to the Front Mission First OP walkthrough, and now it is actually time to go do Mission 19 Field Hospital. But in order to do that, we're going to need to speak to Olsen in the military ward to get briefed on it. So now we're going to go and do that mission, and I had previously checked the equipment, and there's nothing new we can buy at this point. And that looks like we need to talk to everybody. Alright, let's go to the mess hall again. And that looks like it's mission time. Yep. Mission 19 Field Hospital right here. Now, I'll have you know, if you have not actually grinded and leveled up your squads and updated everybody, you're going to have a difficult time on this mission. Because I remember my first playthrough, I was having a hell of a time because didn't know how to play the game. But I obviously know how to play the game now, which is why I'm sharing this with everybody. Alright, now, see what I was just talking about? If you don't have everybody leveled, you're going to have a bad time, okay? See, I can only select 5 of my squad. So I'm going to take Royd, I'm going to take Ryuji and Keith, and then we're going to finish with Hans, and we're also going to utilize Paul. So these are the 5 I would recommend for this mission. And, you know, if you were paying attention on previous upgrade videos, you know, you should have them kitted out with all their gear accordingly, in accordance to their capabilities. Alright, now as you can see, there's only 5 of us to move around. Now, you're going to want to first withdraw Pee-wee and get him back towards to sit in the corner. Now you're going to want to immediately move Royd forward. He's going to hit that far target right over there that's in range. That's a good starting hit anyway. Ryuji's going to take this guy on. Hit him in the face. Good shot, Ryuji. Alright, now Hans. Hans is already within range. So, we're just going to move him up a little bit here. Actually, no, let's see. In accordance to enemy movement, let's target this guy right over here. Got max guide skill. Let's see if we can knock him out in one turn. Unfortunately, both hits did not connect on that. And that's up to RNG. You know, sometimes it's going to happen. Then hit the far target on the right flank. See if we can get him. With Paul over here. Paul, you're amazing. See, once again, Paul is the best long range in the game. All right, now Keith is going to be over here. We're going to have Keith move over here and support Paul as they sort of push inward. But those 2 targets are nearby, so we're going to hit this far one. As far as like tactical setup and maneuvering is concerned. That's another hostile target down thanks to Keith. Keith and Paul are just doing great in this mission already. Don't run! Don't you run away from me, you bastards. Don't you fucking run away from me. Another down. No, not worry. We got repair kits if we need them. All right. You're going to move over here, Royd. You're going to hit that guy. Hit him in the face. Well done, Royd. Good job. You get a cookie. All right, let's see. Let's see. Paul. Paul's going to move up. Oh, we got Paul. Wait, let me check Paul's information. What you got? You got like one missile? You don't need to. You don't need to waste one missile on this guy. You don't need to do that. Can you hit him in the face with a grenade launcher? Would you kindly? Or maybe two, or maybe one. One shot. Fantastic. All right, that does it for Paul. So now we're gonna move Hans over to the left. Have Hans target the far guy and start chasing the other one. Let's see if we can knock this guy out in one turn and then start pursuing the coward that's fleeing into the hills. Because no, you are not getting away. I see exactly where you morons are going. And you know what? We're going to get Pee-wee in on this too. Why the hell not? Just to save time. Get him, Pee-wee. Go get him. Okay, Pee-wee did no damage. And Pee-wee is actually in very much danger now. Very much danger. Maybe that wasn't a great idea. Slay missile launcher. That's new. I don't think I've seen that one before. Didn't really take a good look at it. I don't know if that's like good or bad. We're going to move Keith up this way. Speed has activated. Duel has activated. Get him. Another down. Good job, Ryuji. Good job. Oh, looks like Royd is going to catch up to him. Come here, you fucking coward. Don't you run away from me. Another target down. Hey, he dropped a flash grenade. What do you mean they weren't terrorists at all? They looked like them. They're OCU? Oh yeah, that's right. I may have played through the game a few times, so I forgot parts of the story. I was involved in a secret experiment during my years in the weapons research department of the OCU Army. We were attempting to implant information into brain cells extracted from cloned human embryos. I was blinded by ambition and pride. My desire for fame and recognition suppressed my streaming conscience. Well, that sounds like a very bad horror movie. And somebody who had too much ego. Control an adult brain, why do you ask? Theoretically, is it possible? Yes, it is, but why? Using adult brains taken from real human beings as memory devices. When that order came from command, I finally realized what a monster I had become. Yeah, you're definitely a monster, bro. You're definitely a monster. The storyline for this game is pretty messed up and really sad, honestly, and that's one of the more messed up parts of it right there. But wait, there's more! Alright, now that concludes the actual field hospital mission.